I had already been doing art since I was like 4, right? So I had brushed up against this this thought that, all right, I gotta justify myself to these people who are about to ask, like, why should I pay like money for your paintings, right? And I don't have an artist resume, but I'm like, I've been doing this stuff since I was 4. So that has to be all the years I've ever needed to be qualified, right? But almost out of just like this punkish, resistant, F everybody, like putting it like back in the world's face. I was like, well, 10,000 hours, like if I've already done like, you know, a few of these laps already, a few of these marathons, what's one more? This whole process, like I started to grasp the difference between like passionate versus committed to something. I enjoy this idea of passion as if like, you know, this thing is burning within me and it just can't be contained and it's just all over the place, and no matter what, I'm just gonna create like feverishly, because it's space for that. Then that commitment piece kind of came up because most people don't know, like the project started December 2016, and I had like my right hand was broken, and I had the idea, I had the conversations with folks. I had committed all this stuff to paper and knew that I was going to start, and I had to ask myself, like, well, Robert, you got some paintings in here. What happens when you give all those away and you still got a broke hand? And Robert was just sitting there like, yo fam, you gotta do something. You gotta make it work with that broke hand. So I learned how to paint a little bit with my left, right? Not the best, but I had to get him involved a little bit. And now I had some times like where I've had like a strained shoulder, and I had to sit down with Robert and say like, Robert, how are you gonna paint? No arm. And I've had to answer the question again, like, well fam, you're gonna have to learn how to paint with your feet or something, like, or something, I don't know. But if you're still breathing, like you need to make something. Like that's the rule. And I think the consistent part was something that I guess I kind of knew, but just seeing it like proved out over time was crazy. Being able to like go back and look through the paintings or the walks to like UPS or FedEx, or like being in here for like 2 or 3 nights straight with like no sleep, working on projects, or waking up at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to paint before I go to work. Yeah, it's just like sheer like commitment. And it's like possible for people to do that. Who knew?